Hello, today's blog is on constructivism and the breaking ranks framework. Constructivism and constructivist pedagogy need to be clarified according to Crambull's article 2016, Student-Centered Education and Constructivism, Challenges, Concerns, and Clarity for Teachers. He cautioned that educators to practice constructivist theory appropriately, gleaning from Clark and Mayer's description of sage on the stage to guide on the side as the mantra of today's educational environment. Crambull argues that this fear of any learning without activity should not be the pressure placed on today's educator, cautioning that the guidance learners need is more than just promoting an intrinsic search for truth without objectivity. Today's constructivist teacher is tempted to allow only the construction of knowledge, the search for truth, to occur within the student by way of her negotiation and interpretation of meaning of her environment apart from guidance. There can be an area of confusion with the cross between the true constructivism and student-centered learning. Without guidance of an expert or a seasoned instructor, someone needs to do the scaffolding appropriately. To construct meaning without any agreement to what truth is goes against even what some of the most radical constructivist education circles believe and accept, that there is a general consensus to what truth is. Crambull 2016, page 101. There's a general fear of the boogeyman, according to the author, amongst educators oppressed with policies that enforce a misguided meaning of constructivism. That the boogeyman being one who might come across in his teaching methods as objective. There's an element of objectivity in content, then, that must be implemented in education. I've discussed in earlier blogs Garrison's model of community of inquiry. In this view, the components of cognitive, social, and teacher presence are equally important in the e-learning experience, allowing for an appropriate use of the constructivist theory at work. Yet it puts a tremendous responsibility for the teacher to offer his presence as a teacher. According to Dewey, the teacher is the one in the transaction with the student to help make meaning of his environment. Garrison 2011. Bringing the ideas of constructivism to its relation to the breaking ranks framework, according to Executive Summary of Breaking Ranks, the Comprehensive Framework for School 2016. I see the framework here as a model of Garrison's 2011 Community of Inquiry, yet with the cautions regarding constructivism mentioned earlier. With bringing in updates to school or school district, the leadership, according to Breaking Ranks framework, will be assessing and incorporating the stakeholders of the community or environment according to strengths. Handling the agenda tactfully is a sign of objectivity mentioned earlier. Having a good leader may or may not foster an upgrade in technology to the district. In breaking points, the promise of success, the process defined, chapter 2, Breaking Ranks. The model is similar to the idea of having some objectivity, as discussed earlier. In the Breaking Ranks method, this is evident within the three major components within the framework: a shared vision promoted by collaborative leadership and supported by professional development. The need to foster a culture of change is the motivational method of breaking ranks. It's not just looking at the method, but its substance. The highest priority here is to improve student learning. Each step along the way is a step toward that goal, but it is in a collaborative shared responsibility amongst all stakeholders, acknowledging the shared responsibility of achievement of this goal. In this method, in the whole method, it's easy to see the importance of objectivity of a proven method to use in fostering the changes needed for a school district or a school. The importance of utilizing the strengths of the environment, and the goal being to improve student learning according to best practices. I'd use this model in practice as a school leader, yet I would keep the precautions of Crambull 2016. Thank you very much for listening to my blog.